protecting Angelenos and anyone who works or visits here from discrimination. I am so thrilled to be joined today by the Executive Director of the Los Angeles Civil and Human Rights and Equity Department, Capri Maddox. So nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me, Maria. Glad to be here.
All right. It's an interesting department. It's just a little over a year old, but what exactly are the responsibilities of the Los Angeles Civil and Human Rights and Equity Department?
Maria, we are doing so many things as it relates to equity and inclusion in the city of Los Angeles. Really want to thank the mayor for, standing up this department along with the resources that City Council has given us. We saw intensity as it relates to hate crimes and discrimination in the last 5 years really spike. Our department is tasked with dealing with these discriminatory practices, particularly as it relates to the private sector in the areas of commerce, education, employment, and housing.
What kind of tools do you have that you can use to address all of these disparities, this discrimination, this inequity that needs to be fixed as fast as possible? What can you guys do?
So there are a few things. Of course, when we think about looking at things through the policy equity lens, we can weigh in as City Council moves forward and relies on our department to weigh in as it relates to policies they may be looking at. Anything from hiring within LAPD to planning decisions like, how do we get rid of food deserts, for example. Other things that we can work on as it relates to housing is being sure that we are a voice to provide information to landlords. So thinking about the Apartment Owners Association of Greater Los Angeles, we can weigh in, we can do a training to provide equity in that space and to make sure that housing opportunities are equal for all residents here in Los Angeles.
If people want to get information about what's going on, where they can help, what's the best way to do that?
Well, they can find us online at civilandhumanrights.lacity.org.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I can't wait to hear all the progress that's being made, because I'm sure it's going to be profound in a very short period of time.
Thank you, Maria. Keep the faith and keep the fight.